Paris, Black Forest. Get to the chopper. I shit myself. Okay. Cookies. Yo. Ow. Whoa. Hit me, baby, one more time. Okay. Damn it. Sucks the third one ain't come out. But today was a good day. I bought some creatine today. Which I'm extremely happy for because I haven't had creatine in quite a while actually. Ooh, it's chilly. Yeah, I was gonna go to the gym today. I think we'll go over later.
Don't get up, freak. Walking hamburger. Let me kill you again.
The resupply pod
Oh.
is open. Spend your dosh and
It's kind of like playing fucking Diablo 4 with my. Oh. You know what's so funny is Diablo 4 and Diablo 3 are kind of like identical to a certain extent. Like, I never really thought about, like, I haven't played Diablo 3 in a long ass time. But that game used to be really fucking hard. And then when Diablo 4 came on, they're like, oh, Diablo 4 is going to be good. It's going to be like Diablo 2, but with, like, Destiny-based shit. Like it's, you know, a lot of killing people all the damn time. And I'm like, and then they make, oh, you gotta do all the gear fighting and shit. Like, dude, I barely played the game for maybe like a... You do not touch me. I got crazy. Extra crazy, yeah.
Extra crispy.
Man, it's gonna be so nice to work at Taco Bell. I can't wait to get up there. Walking hamburger.
Wonder if it even feels that. Gotta check him.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised of all in the world that we have. I wouldn't be surprised there's some like crazed rich scientist mutating people. Oh, there's I think I got one. Fake scientist. What's his name? Bill Gates. Yeah, Bill Gates.
You're not dead. Good enough.
Bill Gates is a super fake scientist that wants to rule the world with stupid shit. People don't want to say that he does. They're like, oh no, Bill Gates is a great guy. Bill Gates is a horrible fucking person, and he's been a horrible person ever since he was, you know, stealing ideas from people. Bill Gates, the game of the computer, doesn't exist anymore. Oh, now it's Microsoft. Well, he's not even part of Microsoft anymore. They kicked him off the fucking thing because he's an idiot. I knew you could knock him down. Where'd the other one go? Can I knock this down?
Any second now.
No. The bucket. I knocked the bucket down. Cool.
Protect the air if you can.
They did make this game a lot more fun, though. This game used to be super fucking hard. It's like Diablo 3. Diablo 3 came out. Diablo 3 was fucking hard. Like, hard. Like, I remember playing it with the monk and that. Like, people would have to take turns using invincibilities and that to beat fucking Diablo on the hardest difficulty. I was seeing it on YouTube and that they would take turns. They would all just be doing, like, power punches and shit. And then Diablo 4 came out, it was just like... Here's how I see it. I don't mind if games are fucking hard. I want them to be a little hard, because it makes it more fun. Diablo 3 was so fucking difficult, I was just like, wow, that shit's annoying. So I remember they were selling reduced damage shields for like $300. They're like, oh, you can make real money off of the thing. They took it down because it was just fucking stupid. It used to be able to make money if you grind, but to be able to grind, you had to be strong enough to be able to grind. So everyone was creating barbarians and that because barbarians have the most damage reduction. They get as strong as fucking possible. They get like all you get is like rare weapons. And that it was so hard to find legendaries. You found one fucking legendary, you're like a god in that game. Like because legendaries are like OP as fuck. Which I kind of like that, you know? It's like, oh, boost up your magic fine, get a group of people together, go fucking destroy a boss together that literally would be nearly impossible to destroy in real life. So you had to do it as a group and use strategy and shit. It's like flesh pounds. How the fuck are you supposed to kill that with a fucking just a normal gun? And you want to explain that shit to me? I mean, now unless you set up traps and shit. You know? Like, unless you came in with an exoskeleton suit. I suppose the United States has one. We have, like, a supreme, like, covered exoskeleton suit that literally, like, amplifies the soldier by, like, 100%. Yes. You gonna keep talking to me like I'm Batman? Cause I'm Batman. You're not Batman. I'm Batman. But yeah, one of the girls called me today, asking for my. She's like, "Give me your social security number, that's so we can do the background check." She didn't say background check, but she says, "Give me your social." I'm like, okay, like for background check. She's like, "Yeah, background check." I'm like, okay. She like get really excited to fucking hire me. Like, seems like a lot of people don't want to fucking work at this place. I only see like 2 people that are up there all the damn time. I thought it was kind of funny.
Gotta check 'em. Hey,
And it's like, okay, cool.
Surprising. Want a cookie?
That's because people don't understand. Here's what I tell everyone. I tell everyone this, tell everyone this. We make more money than we did 25 years ago. Well, 25 years ago, but to put this in really, really, really big context, other than that, which was amazing. 25 years ago, gas was over $2. It was like $2.10 or whatever the fuck it was.
just found ammo.
Gas has went up a little bit in general, but gas went up because of what Bush did. He basically started putting our country into debt, which is what Doge is dealing with right now, which is all the debt. But just think about it. Like, it's ridiculous, right? Like, why the fuck would the government put themselves in debt? I'm like, well, the government puts themselves in debt because, well, they're stupid. And you're stupid to fucking believe that they don't want to fuck you over.
Ammo here.
I want to say, what's the most untapped resource in our world is our fucking taxpayer money. Our taxpayer money to greedy motherfuckers and that really don't give a shit about our country and that, which is true. You know, I see a lot of people don't care about our country. You know, the ones that scream and shout about how bad our country is, but they still want to live in our country and that because they get free shit. That's the reason why, because you get free shit, bitch. You get free stuff and that. All you crazy college liberals and that are like, oh my god, feminism, mostly the white women. You white women are fucking stupid. That's why you all crazy motherfuckers. That's why no one wants to date white women anymore. If you're not a white woman that votes fucking a Republican or is not like towards Jesus and that, you are the most typically unimportant fucking woman to even fucking be around. You're so unimportant. No man's gonna want to be with you because you're fucking retarded. You have no morals. You follow gobbledygook and bullshit. I'm being serious. Fuck that. You're the first one that wants to get in bed. You're the first one wants to spread your fucking legs and get things in that gobbledygook, what you call a vagina.
That flesh pal must have had some sort of structure.
Where's the TV at? Oh, that's just in there. Yeah. And it always stank like dirty fucking fish and shit. Like, dude, what the fuck? Take care of yourself, bitch. What the fuck are you doing?
Just found ammo.
More excuses about your boo. No one fucking cares about your excuses, bitch. That's disgusting. Hey, girl that has her vagina smell like a fucking cave entrance of a fucking booty hole. That's fucking terrible. Terrible. You're terrible. Your pussy stinks. Smells like doo-doo.
What's the matter? Tired? Don't get up, freak.
Yeah, I'm gonna make fun of it. It's fucking gross.
Let me kill you again. You asked for this.
Funny thing is, every guy knows how they fucking smell. And they know when to fucking clean that shit up when they need to. Men always stink a lot worse than fucking women at the time. Half the time when women fucking stink, it's fucking terrible because they're not used to smelling bad. Like, shave your shit. It's fucking disgusting. It smells like fucking someone just took a dump on you, please.
Bacon?
Can't mad, I really don't care because it's fucking terrible. Hygiene is purpose. There's all kinds of smelling shit out there. You can literally get fucking butthole spray. You get an antibacterial butthole like rub. You rub it on your booty hole, makes it smell good all day. No, there's get that booty hole spray, girl. Spray on that booty hole, nasty ass. Yeah, you heard me.
Just found ammo.
God, nasty. You're supposed to smell good. Not smell good. The fuck? Yes, I said that.
Ammo here.
Ah!
Don't get up, freak.
Not terrible, but that's just the word.
Let me kill you again. You guys just love pain, don't you? I'm unstoppable. Extra crispy. Ears swinging. Bloodhound crashing our gig. Bacon. Watch your head.
If I thought that was anything but luck, I would be impressed. Area remains.
Who the fuck's behind me? A fucking invisible bitch, of course. Invisible bitch has gotta be all up in my behind me. Oh. I hate bobblehead. I'm sad now. That level sucks ass anyway. That's what makes it fun. But yeah, I got my creatine and the world difference. I wanted to go to the gym today and that, but man, I felt so fucking exhausted. I was so exhausted when I got home. I was at fuck with that. Ugh, chilling. Gotta be the Reverend. He's cool. I was at Supplement Superstores getting my creatine nut. And I'm sitting there. Ooh.
Lovely. Should have brought a mop and bucket.
I was talking to this one guy. His name was Cody. He had my name. And we were talking about the Bible and that, and understanding of Christ's words. And people try to say, you know, I bring up a lot of good pointers out. A lot of people never want to bring up, but I was like, why did Jesus do specific things?
It's cremation for you.
And why did Jesus say specific things to only specific people? So we started bringing up a whole bunch of crap and that, and I was just like, okay, you know what, let's bring up some biblical stuff and that. I'm very curious, you know. So we started talking about the Word.
I'll never get used to the sight of that. Sizzle, you freak!
Well, we brought up the Word all the time and that.
Let's crisp you up.
And when he brought up the Word a lot, he kept bringing up about his father. He's like, oh, the father said the Word, you know. One of the things you read it in John's, the first chapter, John, he said there was the Word, the God was the Word, and it said he was with God when he spoke, basically in existence, the world, creation, and it was Jesus. Jesus was with God when he spoke into creation. And it said that in John, like when he was talking about it, because Jesus told him, he's like, yeah, I was there from the beginning with my Father.
Pod shutting down. Any second now.
He's like, it's never been just him, it's been three.
What I wouldn't give for a cleaner's cut.
Protect the
And he and Jesus was already supposed to sacrifice. He knew from up front that he was supposed to sacrifice himself for humanity. Like they knew. Jesus and the Holy Spirit already knew their jobs before creation was even existed.
Into hellfire! My ears! Things visible. It's cremation for you. Welcome.
none of this that's made it. Surprising. What a cookie.
You are.
That's what a lot of people like don't understand.
I didn't expect you to make it through that way. This area remains mostly secure.
The big controversy is that everyone's thinking that Jesus was never around and he was just a prophet. He was born. And that God only gave him special powers to be able to heal, do miracles. The biggest thing is,
The trader pod design is
that tell a lot of people that. And how can he forgive sins then? Only God can forgive sins. And they get stuck right there. They're like, well, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, Jesus was literally God in the flesh. He was not the Father. He was the Son. And then when he died on the cross, crucified himself, or got crucified, he gave everybody the Holy Spirit, which was the Word, which his disciples written down throughout the years. They create the Bible. They died for that Bible.
Watch it. Crisper. Where's the crisp?
there must be something wrong with the calibration. You were not supposed to live through that.
And people don't understand that. The whole point of him being crucified is to conquer hell. Basically, instead of God doing everything, he gave it to his son, which was supposed to do it to begin with, but he wanted to see how things laid out with humans, because humans had free will. That's one of the biggest things people don't understand. God gave you free will to be either with him or against him. He gave you the laws of Moses, which Jesus was there when he wrote it down. Actually, he was the word laws. He was the law of Moses.
Don't come back.
Because he said to the Pharisees, he's like, I am the law of Moses. And they freaked out about that shit.
Where'd you disappear? You'd better be dead.
The doing the miracles and that was just to tell people that he was the Messiah. People forgot about that shit. Like, what do you mean? Especially Muslims have the hardest time to believe, and like their Quran literally tells them that Jesus is the Son of God. It literally says it in there. Lucifer could have been lying. Of course he's gonna lie, but he knows the truth about the Father. He knows the truth about Jesus. That's why he bowed down to him when he saw him in hell. It's like all that stuff came true.
Into hellfire! Back to hell with all of you! Oh! Ah!
That's why the Holy Bible is the most referenced piece of like history ever.
I'm back!
None of the sets made it in. Surprising. What a cookie.
Ah! You looking a wee bit woozy, mate.
This area remains mostly secure. This hall's helping you somehow.
And the funny thing is, like, a lot of people get strictly upset about it too, because they're like, you get upset about something because if it is true, it's true. I say you just don't want it to be true because that makes you wrong. There's no wrong, and there's no right or wrong here. It's just true. People can collaborate however they want to. Which is what a lot of people do. They collaborate their own bullshit, and then they sit there and they make it like, well, you know about this and this and this and this and this. I say, yeah.
I'll never get used to the sight of that.
It's always a big old like pushy match, but they always get proven wrong. Like Muslim people have to understand that your Quran literally states to worship Jesus. It states it in there. I read it enough. I heard enough about it. Didn't read enough about it, but I heard enough about it from like used to be Muslims to Christians. They literally stated it so many times. Like I read the Quran a whole bunch of times, and I'm just like, yeah, it literally states. Old Testament is the lead up to Jesus. New Testament is God in flesh.
Try this one out.
Put me out! Put me out! Put me out! That's a bloody nut! Into hellfire! His righteous judgment. Don't come back! Sizzle, you freak! Ah!
And that's most of the wave.
Into hellfire! I'm shot!
Spin your jaws, imbecile.
But yeah, it's just like
Right aside.
the more you think about, the more you read the Bible, the more you think about, the more you pursue what Jesus, why he said it. It's like it starts to become like legendary. You're all like, wow, that like Jesus was probably like the coolest person ever.
Spend it.
And it's like, why would anyone want to fucking sit there and be like, wow, he wasn't that great of a person, or bullshit, like, and mostly feminist women that go to college hate fucking Christ. They hate Christ. Like, it's like you hate the most loving person, period, that ever existed in our world, and you want to say that to people's faces. You want to mock God in the most purest form that he could ever fucking be on this planet or in this world.
Almost.
Alright, why?
Wave 8.
It's cremation for you! Ah! Iron! Oh. You'd better be dead! Into hellfire! Oh.
Like, I'm not understanding that at all. Why would you want to do that?
Sizzle, you freak!
That's so fucking, like, ignorant. There's enough proof that Jesus literally got sacrificed on the cross.
Back to hell with all of you! I guess that kid's on
The traitor pod designed his
And these people still want to think that's not true.
okay with
Why do you think Jesus is the most controversial person in fucking history? I mean, it's serious. Like, everybody in the world that when you bring up Jesus Christ, people always like, well, you know, the Son of God. I don't know if I believe that. Oh, why not? Well,
fingers stuck in it.
I don't know. You ever read the Bible? Well, I read the Bible once. How many people have I talked to? I'll search for how many people that I've talked to. You won't forget. I know 2 people that I actually physically know, I've talked to for for the last year or so. They both say the same exact thing. The ones that actually don't believe in Jesus. I always say that. I read the Bible once in my life. So I know. I mean, you could read something and never understand a fucking thing of what it says. I don't read the whole thing. The Old Testament, there's some things in the Old Testament that are really good for humans to understand, us in general, to understand how to be. But the New Testament actually explains in detail how the Father wants us to be in depth through Christ. That is literally the whole point.
lovely.
So my GM and my assistant manager at the time, which is my actual GM, you know, he's a guy, he's just a liar. He lies about stupid shit. He says stupid shit sometimes. And I try to explain to him, like, you read the Bible how many times? How many times have you actually fully like seen the like read the Bible?
Don't come back! There's a cloaked monster nearby. Let's crisp you up. Oh. Get him, get him! Ah. Ah. Oh. Flesh pound! You'd better be dead. Getting too good at this. Let's crisp you up. Apache, flesh pound. Gotcha. Don't come.
I asked him about that. Sorry, I had to kill these guys really quick. I asked him about that, and it's like I talk about that, and one thing he said, well, Jesus talked about the Catholics and that, and that's the one thing I love when fucking human religion always wants to bring up Jesus and use it in their own way. And I told him, like, it never said anything about the Catholic Church at all, other than the Catholic Church was trying to get him. They didn't understand him because they didn't believe he was the Messiah. I was just like, so what you're trying to say is that Jesus formed a Catholic Church? He's like, well, yeah, like that's not it's not anywhere. I read enough of the Gospels to know that that's complete fucking bullshit. I'm like, dude, why are you lying, bro? It never says that once. Jesus never talked about the Catholic Church other than the Catholic Church was the one that hated sinners because they were using their own way to make them benefit from God. And Jesus told them that's not how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be giving to the people to show them the way to being more righteous. He's like, I ain't come here for the righteous. I came here for the sinners. To bring back to order.
Where is the blood?
gives off a false sense of electricity has great potential for serious burns or death. Lightning is a rather common phenomenon. This is how science really works. Electrocution can create a life field crash. Reboot failed. Armor experiment concluded. You can't see me.
When I said that to him, he got really quiet. That he's like, "Well, I'm a full-fledged Catholic and stuff." And that I'm like, "Yeah, it's like I can see you're full-fledged Catholic. You're an alcoholic. You know, when you want to be an alcoholic, you pop pills all the damn time because you said your back hurts all the damn time. You're constantly making up excuses about your fucking life, which is just a fucking lie. And you're a really great establishment to your own fucking culture."
Here's some ammo.
And you always brag about yourself being Italian, which no one gives a fuck about Italians, because Italians are nothing but a bunch of alcoholic deadbeats that score fucking drugs and fuck bitches all day. At least in term of mafia. You want to be associated with that shit. That's because you're ignorant towards your own self.
Bit of ammo.
I like how people say, "Oh, well, I'm Italian." You live in America. You have no resemblance to Italy other than your fucking genetics. You live in America, bro. Americans are all Christians. We're on Christian values.
Sizzle, you freak. New Mac. Don't come back. It's cremation for you. That's a bloody siren. Blast it. Ringing.
But yeah, when I talked about that stuff in general now, I'm just like,
You'd better be dead.
don't you guys understand that you're just lying to yourselves?
Don't come back. Welcome to Armageddon. It's cremation for you. Flesh pound. You'd better be dead. Gotcha, beastie. Into hellfire. You'd better be dead. Don't come back.
But yeah, when you brought all that stuff up and that, I was just kind of like, I don't think you're like, have you ever read the gospel on that? Like, really went through it? I was like, yeah. And I'm like, are you sure, bro? Because, like, that's not what it says. It's like, I read through a lot of the gospels. I went through John multiple times, like, 'cause John was really important. That I went through Matthew, because Matthew was one of the first ones that Jesus actually talked to actually like perform his how he was talking, that to write down for him, and that, and basically the first part of the New Testament. That I went through Matthew a lot. And that's what made it really funny. Now I'm just thinking, I'm like, oh, what the fuck are you guys like? What are you talking about, bro? Like, you have no idea what you're talking about, do you? Do people just make up shit to try to cover up their bullshit? Like, how untruthful are people in this fucking world? Like, for real, like, how untruthful is everybody? Like, you'll say something just to be part of something. Like, what the fuck are you speak the fucking truth about your life? Or speak the truth in general about, like, what you're actually trying to think. Like, you don't just sit there and just say half-ass, boiled-down shit with no fucking proof behind it. And then when you get caught up with something, you want to hide and cheat it. You know, it's like, is this the life that people want to live?
Into hellfire! Don't come back!
I'm being serious. Like I hate hearing it. I like know the proof of it so much and that like.
Sizzle, you.
Oh, my dad's home. Like I read about this shit for such a long time. You know, trying to like figure out like what's wrong with human beings. Like why are we always so ignorant and stupid towards each other? And then we get massively mad. We get criticized over every little thing that we do. You know, we get angry. You know, anger is part of stressing, part of learning.
We've got a flesh pound!
I didn't expect you to make it through.
The better we get. It's cremation for you. Watch it! Flesh pound! Just go!
The resupply pod is open. Spend your dosh and shut up.
Fire!
You lived. I'm not impressed. I'm disgusted.
And you know, like I really do get it in that with certain psychologics and that, but like,
That's your plan?
like holy crap! Like people are just so fucking prone. Like if you never look at life with just being happy, doing the things you like need to do, and want what you actually want to do, or do you actually program yourself to believe in nonsense that doesn't make any fucking sense at all? Like there's so much nonsense in this world.
Wave 13.
Walls! It's cremation for you. The better we unwanted death. Don't. Sizzle, help! I'm hit. We've got a flesh pound. Beast is gone. Into hellfire.
Go into the pod. Body
Yeah, his gun's probably the best one.
will matter. You'll still die. You were just
Like how much the people that just don't know the fucking truth.
with a weakling like
Like people want to gain stuff from it. It's like like when I preach about it and that, I don't want to gain anything. I'm just happy the way that it is. Like people always want to gain money from it and gain famous from it. It's like, why do you want to be famous? Like, are you morally like fucking retarded? In a sense of like you just don't, you're ignorant. Like, what does famous have to do with preaching? Like, so many people make churches and shit, and they preach the word. But they have these gigantic billion-dollar fucking churches and shit. Like, oh, we're preaching the gospel. I'm like, no, you're not. You're preaching, but you're not doing it, you fucking moron. Like, you make no sense at all. Like, what's going on with your fucking brain? You have to preach it and do it, you stupid ass fucking clown.
See that? You're going down.
not terrible, but that's just the warm-up.
Get in, get in. Don't come back. Into hellfire.
Remember they could preach it and then make a bunch of money off it and be like, I'm doing God's work.
You'd better be dead.
They make millions of dollars off of church debt. I mean, obviously, I'm sure some of them do give back to communities and stuff like that. Well, if you want to give 90% and give yourself 10% out of that million, you should be okay, right? Well, my lifestyle, that's just saying $100 million or $100,000 a year is not enough for you. You gotta get 500,000 a year. I understand, not the one. I don't know who does it, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are very like cautious over like how ignorant they might be fucking doing that shit.
It's the spot.
I'm gonna finish this way, then we'll get ready to go to the gym.
Lovely.
I gotta do chest and I gotta do legs tomorrow. So I gotta do a whole bunch of bench press. I do pretty lightweight. I'm gonna do like 135, 155. Because I don't want to do too much. We're trying to get a good stretch in, really get that fucking muscle to pump up. Some people want to do heavy ass weights, and they're like, 135 is a pretty good weight. You can do about 20 of them. And really get a really good fucking pump, and like you can stretch it out not really well, and that get really good control, man. Now people always want to bench heavier. I'm like if you build the muscle up, and then you can bench as heavy as you fucking want, I guess. But like,
You'd better be dead. I'm blind. Fizzle, you freak. Don't come back.
okay. I ain't going to get going, and you guys have a good day. I'll be back home soon. And yeah, you guys have a good one. God bless.